Good evening, friends. We're going to do a spread. It's from 365 Tarot Spreads. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm quite sure it's Is This House Haunted? Before we get deep into this, I just want you to pick a number 1 to 3, because I'm only going to do 3, because this should be a quite lengthy read. But as we get into the reading, at question 4, there will be a question that says, do you really want to know what happened here? If you do want to know what happened there, we'll move forward. If you don't, click off. Alright? And that's all I got to say. We're going to be using, why can I not think of the name of this deck? I'm having all types of brain farts today. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I need to take some medicine or something, and I know I've had that deck for forever at Spellcasters Tarot. I told you I was having a brain fart. And if we need to clarify, I'll be clarifying with the Smith Waite deck. So I'm going to get this out the way because we are going to need the full table. It's going to be a 9 card spread. So let's get started. If you remember, it's 1, 2, or 3. You know. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. Group 1s. The first thing we're going to put is the energy at your home. And I'm not going to read reversals. I don't particularly care to read reversals. The second thing is going to be, is there a rational explanation for this phenomenon at your house? The third card is going to be, is this space haunted? Okay. The fourth card is going to be, do you really want to know what happened? Okay. The fifth card is going to be, who lived here? Right. The sixth card is going to be, what was their life like? The seventh card is going to be, who died here, if someone died there. Okay. And then 8 and 9. 8 is going to be, what holds the energy captive at your house? And then 9 is going to be, how can you release the energy from your home? Alright. So let's get into it. Let me grab my clarifying deck just in case I need to clarify. So the first card is going to be, what is the energy in your place? Okay. So right now the energy in your place is it's abundance. It's a lot of emotions. The cup is overflowing. I mean, the energy at your place is really good. All right. The next question is there a rational explanation for the phenomenon that you're experiencing? I'm going to say there is a couple of possibilities. One could be animals in your home. Okay. Sometimes critters do get in the house, or sometimes our pets, say like if the lights or something are acting up, sometimes they chew wires, or sometimes squirrels get into your attic or whatever and they mess up things, and it could be causing noise and things like that. The other thing could be children, because she's rocking this like a child. There could be children in your home moving things, or causing issues that would make you think that there's something supernatural going on in the home. All right. We may not need to go any further on this one, but we'll see in a second. So the third card is this space haunted? And I'm going to say no. Group 1s, we're not even going to go through with the rest of this, because what we have here is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups usually represents someone not taking an option. But in this particular deck, if you take a look, he's totally peaceful. He's meditating. There's nothing going on around him. Everything is still. So there is nothing going on in your home. So I would look towards animals and children causing, some sort of craziness going on around your home. Okay. So group 1s, I think you kind of got off easy, because I'd much rather believe that it's children or animals moving things around or causing issues than to think my home was haunted. Okay. Now, I just need to shuffle the deck really quick before we move on to group 2. But group 1s, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a like. Feel free to subscribe or leave me a comment. Let me know some other topics that you would be interested in hearing about, because I'm always looking for more. But I had been saying before I was going to start doing some of the spreads from the 365 Tarot. And this is an interesting one. So, I mean, there are 365 spreads. So, surely I can find some stuff interesting for the channel, right? So, I hope number 1s have a peaceful evening. And I see you all on the next video. And let's move into group 2s, okay? Let's start off with, I had to do one more little shuffle. I got a bad habit of just shuffling. And let me cut the deck. Alright, first card is the energy in your home. Okay? Second card is is there a rational explanation for what's going on in your home, the phenomenon that's making you believe it may be haunted. The third card is this space haunted? Group 1s were not haunted, so we didn't even move past this. But if we move past that place, card 4 is going to ask you, do you really want to know what happened here? Because sometimes you think you want to know and you really don't, okay? Group number 5 is going to be who lived in the space that you're living in now before you. Number 6 is going to say, what was their life like? Let me turn this around. I have this the wrong way. I see my fish moving the wrong way. And number 7 is who died here, assuming that someone actually died there. Number 8 will be what holds the energy captive in your home. And number 9 will be how can you release this energy from your home. Alright, let's hope that your home is not haunted like group 1s was not haunted. Okay, starting off with question 1. What is the energy in your home? So, the first thing I'm going to say is group 1s. You may have experienced some phenomena in your house, but I would not necessarily say that your home is haunted, because this is an angel card, and in particular in this deck it's Mercury, and he's a messenger, right? So I would say there could possibly be angel activity going on in your home, or messenger activity, spirit guides, things like that, okay? But all in all, your home seems to be very peaceful. The energy, there may have been some negative energy in the home, but I see the transmutation going on. So anything that comes up as negative in your home, it seems like you're very good at turning it into positives. All right, so let's move on to card 2. Is there a rational explanation? And we're gonna go back to card 1, because this is yet another major arcana card that has a lot to do with angel activity. You have the Chariot, and a lot of people don't really know the origin of the Chariot story or the Chariot card, but from what I can tell, it has to do with the Merkaba. The Merkaba can be read about in lots of books, but in particular the Bible or the book of, oh my gosh, I can't remember what other book that is. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't remember what other book it is, but it's one of the books that were left out of the Bible. It would have been right before the New Testament, I believe. Either way, this is a chariot that travels between dimensions, carries people from this world to the next, in between levels. As you can see, it's carrying a lotus, it's carrying divine knowledge, and it is traveling in space. So if there was a rational explanation, it's an irrational explanation. But isn't that cute? Look, right there and right there. Angel sign, okay? Synchronicity. What you got going on in your house is actually something really positive. You're having some sort of positive visitation. Spirit guide, angel, God, something on that level, okay? So when we turn over, is the space haunted? It should be no. Yeah, no. As you can see, it's a wand, and it's coming through the lit clouds. It's fresh energy, it's positive energy, and it's just someone trying to help clear the space for you and bring some messages. As you see the two birds, Wands a lot of times bring messages. I want to throw this in here, and I know I shouldn't, but I got to throw it in here. At any rate, because it has two birds in here, it makes me think that these are messengers. Me and my daughter, we have an argument going on right now about wands being air energy or fire energy. I firmly stand behind wands being air energy because of the way they bring through messages. Okay, so we don't need to move any further in this reading because your house is not haunted. Your house is clearly being visited by an upper level being that is bringing some sort of guidance or message to you. All right, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 2. So if you did, please give me a like, subscribe, or leave a comment below and let me know what you think about your reading, and you know, if there's something else that you'd like to see me read. Okay, I'll see you in the next video, and we're gonna move on to 3, but I need to pause first. I'm so sorry. I know I seemed very distracted at the end of reading 2, but my daughter came running in here talking about, oh, the toilet was clogged up, and I had to tell her what to do. So we're gonna move right on into reading 3. Oh, let me clear my energy for a second. Because I don't want my frustrated energy to take over the reading. Right? You dig? You don't want that either, do you? Group 1 and group 2, neither one of them had haunted houses. Group 1 probably had little critters or kids moving stuff or messing with stuff. And group 2 actually had a messenger of some sort, spirit guide, angel, deity, God, something that was coming to bring some good news. So that's always wonderful, isn't it? Alright, let's see what's going on in your house, group 3s, okay? The first thing we want to do is, let me cut this one more time. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is the energy in your home. And I don't read reversals, but I'm sure most of you know that because I only have regular viewers on here. And that's what's up, because that means you know me and I feel like I know your energy too. The second card is going to be, is there a rational explanation for the phenomenon that you're experiencing at your home? The third card is going to be, is this space haunted? If this space is haunted, we will move on to question 4. And question 4 will be, do you really want to know what happened here? Okay, because a lot of times you don't really want to know. Alright, it can really disturb your peace. And if so, I think I'm going to put in a number to skip down to what holds the energy captive and how to release it, okay, in case you don't want to know, right? Number 5 is going to be, who lived in your place? Number 6 is going to be, what was life like for them? And then number 7 is going to be, who died there, in case someone did die there. Number 8 is going to be, what holds the energy captive there, if there is indeed energy being held captive there. And then number 9 is going to be, how can you release that energy? Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Hopefully your house isn't haunted either. A lot of times most houses are not haunted. Okay, it takes a certain level of dedication for a spirit to want to haunt you. Okay, alright, or they have to really be stuck. Okay, and stuck under really bad circumstances. So let's start off with the energy in your home. I don't know. This might be a problem. The energy in group 3's home is the 10 of Wands. As you can see, the 10 of Wands is totally burdened. But what it really makes me think is it looks like he's about to trip. And I kind of feel like maybe there are lots of accidents going on in your home, or things turning up that wasn't there before and that causes accidents. Let's move on to 2. Is there a rational explanation? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords now. I'm quite sure I'm going to need to clarify this card right here, because anytime I get a court card for a question like that, it kind of makes me feel like It's not an answer, but I'm trying to think about it. I mean, because it's some sort of truth. I mean, the Knight of Swords is like a truth coming through. Let's clarify. Pull out my Smith weight. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Let me pull one more. Damn. I'm gonna move on to the next question, because for clarification what I got was, okay. The question is there a rational explanation for the phenomenon? And I got like some sort of truth coming through, right? And then for rational explanation, to clarify that truth, I got like, I don't think it's rational. I don't think it's rational, because this is kind of like something up in the air and it's not really a decision, which will make me think it's irrational. Also, the King of Cups is like totally emotional, but let's move on to the next one, and that'll help me figure out what's really going on. Here's the space. Okay, so there is no rational explanation, and it looks like the space is haunted. We have the Ten of Swords, and that's like overkill. Okay, there are wolves there, smelling the blood and everything. So, question number 4. This is where it gets real, people. Do you really want to know what happened here? Well, I think you do. I think the situation is not as bad. Well, I don't know, because see, this card could be taken one or two ways. This could say that the situation is really calm and it's not a big deal. Or it could be a traditional 4 of Cups, which means not taking what's offered. And this could be a warning to not find out what's going on there. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to clarify the 4 of Cups. Please clarify the 4 of Cups, because we need to know, do they want to know what's going on here or not? Okay. Maybe you want to know, because I got the 3 of Cups to clarify. I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's as bad as maybe it seems. Okay, so let's do this. Who lived in the house before you? Maybe an alchemist, maybe a magician, maybe a card reader, maybe a spiritist, maybe a preacher, a pastor, medium, something like that. Okay, because the Temperance card is a higher knowledge card, it's a transformation or transmutation card, and an alchemy card. Okay, so maybe the person, or magician, maybe the person that lived in the house before you left energy behind from something that they did. Let's see, what was their life like? 7 of Swords. Yeah, this person is a person that probably used magic to gain things, ill-gotten gains, the way I would call it. Okay, and I don't believe in the whole dark magic, light magic, like a lot of people do, or whatever and all that. You know, the way I see it, there's just universal law, and if somebody does something to you that's out of order, the scales must be balanced, and so if someone did something to you, you're more than entitled to meet back with the same level of action. If you're to go over that amount, you're going to get it back in some way, shape, or form. It's just the way the balance goes. This to me says that someone was messing with something that they shouldn't, and they left something behind. They left something behind in the house. I don't know what they were trying to conjure up or what they were doing, but they left it behind. See, because it says who died here. No one died there. No one died there. But this is a card of past lives, karma, and things like that. So someone was definitely messing with something, and they left the energy behind in your house. So when the next card should help us out a lot. It says, what holds the energy captive? And what we have here is a jinn. Now this is a good topic because jinns are neither good nor bad, and depending on what type of jinn they are, they do cause a lot of mischief. They are known to grant wishes, but they grant wishes, and then a lot of times you end up figuring out you didn't really want the wish because you didn't know how much the cost was. Okay, so what's holding it down is this. It's some. Either they conjured a jinn or they conjured some sort of spirit to get a wish, and they didn't bind it. So how can you release this energy? You see this? This is beyond my league, okay? I don't practice in that sense. I have my own personal reasons for why I don't practice, but you definitely are going to need some help if you're going to get rid of it. And that's going to be tricky because even me, I don't really trust a lot of people that claim that they even do this kind of work. You possibly could figure it out yourself. Let's see if you can figure out, but you definitely, you need to be on the defensive. Maybe a talisman, maybe a good talisman will help. Something to protect you from what's in there, or to push it out. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna use this main deck. Is there something that they can do themselves, or something that can help them to bind the energy? Or we need some more advice on the situation. So I'm thinking you can do it on your own. Man, okay. I'm quite sure you can do it on your own, but it's going to be trying. See how I got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups? I got the Knight of Cups and I thought, oh, I'll pull another card instead, and I got the King of Cups. It's going to be some sort of cleansing. And that's what all the water is about. It's going to be some sort of cleansing that you're going to be looking for. If I were you, I'd look up, you'll be amazed what you can find on the internet. I'd look up cleansing negative energy left behind by a practitioner. Something like that. Or left behind. You could put left behind by a magician or something like that. Because what you're going to have to do is it's going to be something cleansing wise. It's not going to be that hard. But it may take a few trials. It may take a few times. Or it may not, because this card does kind of mean like you have the upper hand anyways. Maybe not. You could try holy water. You know what? Also, you may want to look up how to bind a jinn. I would look it up, just for shits and giggles, if nothing else, right? Alright, so I hope that helped, guys. I wasn't really expecting that. I was really expecting that all three would be no's. But hey, there's always a surprise in there somewhere, right? I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped in some way, shape, or form. I also hope you found it entertaining, because that's the whole point of doing these, right? If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to leave feedback on the situation or what's going on in your house, please do it down below. I'd love to read about it. Also, feel free to leave comments about subjects that you'd like to see me read about on the channel in the future. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next reading.